Okay, all right then. It's quite interesting. Well, I'd like to tell you one thing for sure. It is still Oguta Votes. It's a Oguta roundtable discussion, and this is where we get to talk about the election that is upcoming back here in Oguta local government. Now, I've got two fantastic guests in the house. Of course, I had Stephen with me yesterday, and we're trying to hook up in here so you can hear us. Stephen is beside me, and of course I got Kelechi Ogunna, who is a lady. She's actually vying for the position of a councillor. I think that's Ward B, right? Ward A, and then she is under the umbrella PDP. So it's Steve, right? It's like both of them are ganging up to probably make a statement. It's nice to have you in the studio today.
Thank you very much.
Steve, it's nice to have you again.
Thank you very much.
I was actually thinking yesterday when you left, I was like, wow, maybe I should have actually told you when you get in as a councillor, you give me one speech so I can be selling some other things. What do you think?
It's okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay. All right then, it's Oguta Roundtable live here in Oguta. And as I said, we'll be talking about what the wonderful gentleman and lady, what they have for the Ogutans in their different wards. But I think I'll start with Kelechi today. So Kelechi, as a lady, wow, I think I give my thumbs up to you, bam, and then I doff my cap, boom, and then I probably shake my body, you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. What actually matters is she's here in flesh and blood. So tell us something, you know, it puzzles me. As a lady, how long have you been in this politics as a way? How long?
22 years. I've been an activist for 18 years.
Wow.
At the same time as a politician for 22 years now.
Goodness me. Well, for what it's worth, have you ever really occupied a political position?
Yeah.
In what capacity?
That was fourth year government, adopted law by Imo State government.
Okay.
2014, I won as a woman leader.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, that's great. Now, let's go straight to the area of discussion today. Now, as an aspirant, wanting to now handle the baton of leadership in the capacity of a councillor, what should the people be expecting from you? That's my first question, which will dovetail into the next question. Do you want let our listeners, if you're all out there, wherever you're receiving us live, we're streaming, wherever you're receiving us, we'll appreciate your comment based on the submission of the two persons in the studio, and it will go a long way in taking decisions or making decisions as the case may be. So please kindly go on. Let
me start by introducing myself formally again. I am Honorable Kelechi Ogunna, Oguta Ward A, and I am the one holding tickets, PDP ticket, as a councillor, contesting for councillorship in this upcoming election.
Okay.
And I want to answer your question straight.
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, my people, they are expecting somebody that is transparent. And as I'm a woman, I believe that I'm going there to represent them. I'll be the eye of all the Ward A to the government. I'm the one that will speak for them. I'm the one that will take back their message to them. So I'm promising that I'll be transparent, and I have a lot. I really want to come and work for my people because we are really suffering. And it is still us that will put things right. We can't shy away from the truth. So my people have come to work for you people.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do I give you a round of applause?
Thank you.
Okay, let me give it to you. Here we go. Now, she has just said she's here to serve you, which apparently is what democracy is all about, which we apparently have not felt as an impact over the years. If we make reference to when we had the First Republic, when Alhaji Usman Ali Shehu Shagari was actually sworn in as the first executive president of Nigeria via elections. Since then, I don't think we've had anything so wonderful. Development had developed this entire Nigeria, and as time went on, this is where we are today. Now, over the years, the local government tier of government had been denied the opportunity to govern itself. Now, Kelechi, I'm looking at this. You are operating under an umbrella. Yeah. And coincidentally, the grammar umbrella connotes both a figure of speech but this sign that represents your political party, which you'll be working under, operating under, has an umbrella. Now, that means to protect all of your citizens and what have you. Now, you probably are taking an oath under that political party. So as it stands, what will be your major priority? The party or the electorates?
Yeah, to be candid this time, my major priority as a lady who has this passion for my people is to go and stand for my people and defend them. By so doing, I won't listen to my party much. Not that I won't listen to them, but this time around, they are giving me the chance to go and showcase that thing in me. They're not asking me to go there and carry everything and go there. Asking me to go and stand on behalf of my party and make an impact. And we all know what we are suffering from this APC government. So if I should enter there, I'm really, since now we have autonomy, I'm going to make sure that what is being given to me for my people will reach them. I have things that I have in mind. If I'm given this opportunity, my first work there, I have 4 things. I have a lot of things to do. But first of all, I'll go for women empowerment and women that are really suffering. I'll go for soft loan, very soft loan, small one. Because when you go inside market, you see small scale business in it. What they need is not much. And after paying for interest, they go back crying every day. So if I should be given this opportunity, the first thing I will raise there will be a committee to take care of a revolving loan, to be a soft loan, so that it will reach people, and by so doing, there will be a committee that will monitor it. It won't be that they will return all the money. It will be in such a way, for example, if you bring out like 5 million, that will go a long way in this Oguta Votes market. I will make sure that people will know what the business, the trade they are doing. Then we'll know how to like split this money. Then they will be checkmated from the community, for the community we set for the goal. So that will make them, normally if they're paying interest, it's much for them, 10%, 5%, but this time we put it like 2%. To enable them, that little they're giving out, it will not shake them. Oguta people are known for being industrious. But while we are crying, actually mothers are crying, there is no money for this business. After borrowing money, they can't even do their business again. So if I should be given this chance, I'll go for soft loan for women. I will go for youth skill acquisition, because these are our future generation. And if we just shy away from the truth, everybody must not go to school. We have already built buildings for skill acquisition, but it's not well equipped. So if I should be given this opportunity, I will speak on their behalf. When they bring us more money and set up this place, our children will be trained on different trades: carpentry, sewing, soap making, cream making. That will even make them to have trade on their own to boast of. It's not a matter of going to school, having your degree. It's not everything. Some people are talented. It's only when you give them the chance to bring that thing in them, you then see the goals. Then another one, I will go for environmental enhancement. Like this toilet, if people are pressed in the market, they are being messed up. Because I should be given this chance, I will make sure that the 2 markets in Oguta, as a Oguta Ward A councillor, I will make sure that there will be toilets. We build toilet for them, the 2 markets, then there will be borehole to run it in order for the cleanliness. Then the 4th point I'm going to do, it baffles me if I enter Oguta market, everywhere is dirty. And every day we face malaria, typhoid. It's because of dirtiness. The water we drink in dirty environments. I'll put it, clean up will be must. Every Saturday, if you are doing any business in that market, you must come out and join and clean. Okay. So this is the few I have, but I still have a lot.
I'm definitely coming back to you on that. Okay. Let me just take a break and come to Steve. Steve, now you heard the submission of Kelechi Ogona. She's actually spoken eloquently. She's ready to actually divulge even more. If the opportunity is given to her, she's ready to give Oguta a mini London. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we look forward to that. Now, Steve, we spoke yesterday. I'm now looking at a situation whereby, if given the same opportunity, how would you empower the Oguta youths? Not just the youths. Of course, priority must be given, scale of preference. The youths are important, the old ones are also important. What should your ward be expecting of you?
Okay, like I rightly said yesterday, priority should be given to youths that are industrious and serious, so that this money that will be invested in them will not be a waste. Because what our expectation is that at the long run, there will be progress. Because I said yesterday that when someone is hungry, the person will definitely not think well. So we have to look at, it's not just giving skill, but we are going to give skill acquisition for those of them that is ready to have the skill. And it will be followed up, it will be monitored, so that at the long run, your goal of giving this skill acquisition will be achieved.
Okay.
And there will be no waste of resources.
Wonderful. Okay, then, see, for those of you who are actually hooked on to this network, you can, of course, call us if you're listening to us on 0706 347 2222. That's 0706 347 2222 or 0901 4780 That is 0901 4780 Call us and of course send your messages online. We will get them your comment. These are two fantastic and wonderful young man and lady. They are coming out to say they intend making a difference. Empowering the youth has been what they hinge their mindset on, and that is a welcome development. But one thing is to say the say, another thing is to do the do. Now, Steve, you said something. I'd like to corroborate your statement by saying, that is wonderful. The question here is, just like Kelechi said earlier on, what will be your priority? What will be the first thing? Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. You are seeking for their votes. Like you rightly mentioned yesterday, people will always come out and say, they've already chosen whom they want to choose. Why waste my vote? But you said emphatically that your votes will count. It might not happen now, it might not happen in the nearest future, it might end up even happening now. To make that change, that is what you say you stand for. Which would you hold as the first on your scale of preference? The party or the interest of the people? But remember, before you answer, the party will give you conditions in terms of what you operate on. Let's not run away from that.
Okay, thank you, presenter. Let's just draw a little inference from what is happening in some states now. Let's take from Abia State,
Okay.
like the Governor Oti. When you go to Abia State now, you will say, wow, you'll be marveled. He's operating under what? A particular party. And people are happy. That means it depends on individual and matter of conscience. So that is by the way. In my own community here, my first priority is first to sensitize our youths. Because it is when they are well educated, then when you now bring in training, they will now know the importance of those training. Okay, for instance, most people will say, you say, give soft loan. You might give someone soft loan, he or she might not know how to manage it. But when you educate that person on the kind of, trade the person can be able to start and manage, then when those soft loans are being given, then the person will put it to use. Because most individuals, when you give them, they thought, hey, this is a government money, now our money, let's chop them up. We need first education. when you educate them, sensitize them, then bring their spirit up, they will now say, wow, so we can be able to do this. And when they start to appreciate it, then you now pushing those loans that at the long run, it will yield fruits. And everybody will be happy. Everybody will be out of the street. There will be no hunger. Then it will reduce theft in our society. Thank you.
Beautiful. Yeah, I want to come to you, Kelechi. Yes, yes. I think you can pick up from that before I ask the question.
Because he said something that I just want to correct. Okay, my fellow councillor candidate Wolby said something that I don't believe.
Okay.
He said that people must be lettered, as in they must be educated,
Sensitized. Not
You
educated.
mentioned here.
Sensitized.
You mentioned before somebody will be given loan
Okay.
or be trained on skill, the person must have this mindset of like knowing what you are going for. And I want to put it clear to you why the skill acquisition is coming up. There is adage that says that anybody, a teaching time saves nine.
Okay.
And another adage says also that it's better to catch a goat before it gets to night.
It will be difficult in the night.
I believe that so much. One, you can't tell me that you have to like come and sensitize people before you train them on something. You know that there will be orientation week. First week is orientation, telling them what they're going in for, telling them the kind of trade, what it will be, what the impact will be. That one is enough. It's orientation. It's 1 week. Most people out there, when you now call them that before you train them on skill, that they should come and go for like school training for this, for them to have
an idea and knowledge of what it's all about.
They will run away from it. They don't need it. This is equally their right to. It's their money. You people have asked me, if I go in there, what will I do? I have served in this local government as SA and PH, local government executive chairman, twice. One is Honorable Henry Bomize, as SA on special duties. Secondly was Eman Nani on agriculture. And there is this mindset before that people started going for skill acquisition. I'm among the first batch that went. The idea that there are people who are meant for this kills community. When you throw it out and train people, you know that those people you see as chain smokers, those people that you see that they don't have anything doing, they believe in gambling. They have things inside. This one is not going to speak much grammar or anything, although you have to be lettered so that you can write and say something.
You will exceed the zero on zero one.
All right, then, if I understand you clearly, you want the aspirants to give you a clear picture of what exactly they will do. All right then. Well, thank you so much, Tony. All right, I think he's asked the question, and I think it's crystal clear. You probably want to answer the question. Tony, thank you so much for your contribution there.
We should mention the villages that makes up the world.
Yes, let's know the villages that make up the ward so that you have a clear picture of where you will be serving. And for those of you who are still out there, there's still another number you can call in on. That's 0806 576287. That is 0806 576287. Be part of the program. It's Oguta Votes. It's a roundtable program only on one network. So, Kelechi, the court is your ball, or the ball is your court.
I'm back again.
Okay.
In what A, what we have there, the villages we have there is Ngebu, Umamam, Abato, Umudei, Umusu, Obutu, Amogwa, Umutoguma, Umajoma, Obagwa, Umuopuche, then Umu Igbo, and Oguma, Umuopu, Umu Igbo, Umayata. That makes up Oguta Vote A.
Wow, so many numbers. That comes to about 9 or thereabouts?
Yeah, they're under me.
Fine. So these 9 communities in Oguta local government comes under where you are vying to become the Ward A councillor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like Tony said from his call, he wanted to know how well grounded you are as far as the communities that you would want to govern or carry along in a political terrain. What would they benefit from you? You've talked about it in a general, light. But right now, I'll come back to you, Steve. You talked about it in a general light. He wants to know, if you break it down, all of these communities have got different types of challenges. So maybe I'll help Tony. Do you have an idea of a common problem that these communities have been denied of or faced with?
Yeah. Happy to, for their small businesses. Our women are known being industrious. We are hardworking.
Okay.
We don't shy away from that. But I know the problem they are facing as I'm part of them.
Okay.
And I've governed them.
Okay.
The way with our women is known. That's why I mentioned empowerment.
Okay.
Women empowerment. And we have cassava mill in the market. It's not functional. Our women suffered loads. They used to go from Oguta to Ewe in order to grind their cassava and crops. So if I should be given this opportunity, I will make sure that one of their problems that they're complaining to me about the cassava mill, it will be equipped.
Okay.
We arrange that place and make sure that all the machines are functioning.
Okay.
And by so doing, it will bring up employment also for our youth.
Okay.
Because we have people who will be working there. And it will be easier for the women. It's not free, but it will be easier for them.
But at a subsidized rate.
Yes, instead of going far to go and grind it, after coming from farm, they will still go far to go and grind. We have the cassava mill, which has already been built by Shell for Oguta women.
But it has not been operational.
No, they are using that place for another thing altogether.
Now that is under the directive of the administration, or is it an individual?
I was taking care of it as a woman leader, but I'm out. You know how these governments operate. They are giving it to the OCD people in power to take care of.
So without maintenance and continuity.
Yes, and they left the main objects, the main thing that made women to cry for the oil company. It's because they were suffering. They don't have anywhere to grind all their crops.
So OCDA has taken over the place for
OCD,
whatever.
they are running it whatever. They know what they are doing.
But it's
I
not
know that
functional.
if we are here, because nobody has been elected, if I'm being given this opportunity, if my people can come out and vote for me, I lose your problem, women. I lose your crying for capital, and I know I will speak for your rights because it's your right. When the money is out, we know how to do it because there will be town hall meeting. All the women will be there. They will know people who are representing them. I'm not the one that will bring for them. Actually, before now, they have people. We call it coordinators each village. So for women empowerment, it will be taken care of very well because they have their list already. The widows, they have their list. It's under there, so they can manage it properly.
Okay, now Steve, I've actually left you out of the picture for a while. Now, in your opinion, in your own ward, that's Ward B, right? Now, as a PDP aspirant, in your ward, you must have a clear picture of the challenges your people are faced with. So, in your opinion, what exactly do you think is a major challenge that your people are bedeviled with, and how do you think you will go about it if elected into that position to supervise?
Okay, actually, in Ward B, I'll be working on these villages. You have Umuachishi, Umukocha, Umuenu, Umukokumoshi, Ishide, Umuosuma, Okichi, Umunaruku. Those areas are under Oguta Ward B. And I've been around for some time, and I have seen the challenges, that are facing
This people,
area,
this area, okay. Now,
So-
can you name one of the challenges that is actually paramount, that major thing? We know that hunger is a major area of concern, but infrastructural areas, education, civil, how do I put it, civil, anything that has to do with civility and what have you.
The problem that is hampering on that area is unemployment among the youths. Because when you go over those areas, most of our youths, though they are talented, you find them engage themselves in gambling, smoking, and some of them have lost their senses.
Now, Tony, Stephen, I'm going to cut you there.
Okay.
Now, we've been hammering on the youths smoking, gambling, and all of that.
Yes.
Now, when you take a look at it, recently I had a story. It's like, I think 50,000 youths were congratulated for passing to go into a university. Now, year in, year out, thousands of youths get into the university. Thousands of youths are out of the university. But we've not had 1,000 common industry in 20 years. 1,000 industry being established. So when you're talking about them smoking and drinking, imagine yourself, you're sitting down. An idle mind is a devil's workshop. For crying out loud, a guy has not eaten. He probably takes to something that will occupy his mind. What are you providing? What will you provide for them? What do you think you can provide if elected in your capacity as a councillor?
Yes. As a legislative personnel, it is my prerogative to bring to the notice of the council of the situation of my people. The need to create job opportunity for them. So, if it is possible for the council to establish, an industry that can be able to absorb these individuals, it will go a long way to do what? Get them busy. And when you get them busy, like I said earlier, they will be out from the street. They will be engaged.
Okay.
And when they are engaged, they have money to take care of their needs.
Okay, I think we have Okereke online. All right then, Okereke, are you online? Okay, well, Okereke, if you're still there, we actually have you, but do well to speak up. Like you rightly said, coming back to you, Steve, looking at the situation on the ground, like you rightly said, getting them engaged. In your area, your constituency, or your local ward, you made mention of some places.
Yes.
Has there ever been, or is there, a seating industry of any type?
No, there is no seating industry.
In all of this area
all
that
of
makes up Ward B.
Yes, there are no seating industry.
Okay, so
And it's really disturbing.
it's disturbing.
Yes.
And in your own opinion, I'm not taking the words out of your mouth, what will you do to bring about the changes? Not just to do the talk, let's see the do. What would you do? Where's the money going to come from?
The money is going to come from the council, because I am serving as a legislative member up to that particular council.
Okay, the money, Steve, I'm going to cut it there. The money will come. So, fine, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Let me give you a round of applause. Oh, great, great, great. When the money comes, have you itemized those things that you will do? You've been able to take stock of the situation. Did you draw up a list of these areas? They need healthcare service. This area, just like Kelechi said, this area needs a market that would save the stress of people going far to mill their cassava. Or this place, we need where they manufacture plastic instead of running to Aba or running here or there. What are those peculiar things that you have penciled down that you think you can achieve? Like, just give us three. You've spoken eloquently. Let me know 1, 2, 3 things. Let them hear you.
Okay, these things could be so ambiguous. to be candid with you, it can be so ambiguous.
To create a milling machine for
It's-
cassava.
No, it's not to create a milling machine. It can be so ambiguous. You know, most of the times you bring,
Yeah, go on, go on,
okay,
go on, go on.
you bring up an idea
Mm.
when you are actually on
Mm.
ground.
Mm.
Okay, like the meal that my fellow candidate is talking about, I know that it's for the whole Oguta. Do you understand?
Mm.
Okay, so in this regard, since maybe most people are finding it difficult, do you understand?
Mm.
Maybe when it comes to maybe transportation, then the meal can as well be brought to Oguta Ward B in order to reduce that stress. Because if maybe it is just one there,
Mm.
but if another one is created,
Mm.
then it will go a long way to do what? Reduce the crowd. Because
Okay.
it's all about
You
the
see-
number of people.
Accepted.
Okay.
I'm not the one asking this question. Tony actually said something now,
Okay.
and if I want to quote him, he said, for both of them, I think we have a call. All right then, let's see what the next caller has to say. All right then. Hello. Okay, hello. Hello, are you there?
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. If I can understand him properly, it's one thing, like I rightly said, it is one thing to make a pronouncement. It's another in actualizing it. Just like Tony also said, he said for both of you in the studio, he said, in case you perform below expectation, would you accept strong petition for removal, or would you go back home? Which would you do? Would you resign and say, well, I have not performed well? Which Nigerian politician, when he has not performed well, which one will resign? So would you resign, according to Tony's post there?
So actually, what you said is clear.
Hmm.
If I personally don't turn up with all these things I have said,
Hmm.
my people, you have every right to vote me in.
No.
You have every right to say no.
Oh, excuse me. This is Nigeria. This is a
It
peculiar.
happens.
No.
It happens.
Where has it ever really
It
happened?
happens. It
Would
happens.
you?
People that vote.
No. Would
I
you
will not.
willingly?
Yes, I'm not above my people. I'm going there to serve them.
In fact, I like giving round
I'm
of
not
applause.
above.
If
That is why I
happened-
came here with Jota.
Wow.
I mentioned 4 things that I'm going to do immediately if I enter. I said youth skill acquisition.
Okay.
I said soft loan for our women.
Okay.
Restoration of cassava mill, women cassava mill that was built by the Shell. I said environmental enhancement. People go to market for trade. There they are pressed. Nowhere to go for toilets.
Okay.
First thing to do is small things that we will do it will touch lives.
Cleanliness.
And after that, during town hall meeting, our people will say their need, because I believe in at any particular time, people has what they want. People at any particular time, people knows their need. Like now, if I should win this election, but it is touching me all over my body. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do. My people, you people have rights. Like if my chairman, if they believe so much that they will defend party more than the masses that put them there, we will work against them, because we have every right as councillors to say we are removing this chairman.
Kelechi, you've actually
Yes,
taken.
I know it's the law.
No, you've just taken the words out of my mouth. This actually gives me this.
We are ready. We are
crazy
going there to
mindset.
change things.
No, really, this actually gives me a crazy mindset.
Thank
When
you.
the Nigerian National Assembly, everything is going on, the executive takes decision. Where are the National Assembly, Steve? You are going to be the National Assembly at the local government level.
Yes,
Well,
we will
do you
speak for
follow-
our
do
people.
you agree with that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Like,
Wow.
we are the new generation, politicians. Yes. we are going to make a change that will startle the mind of the people. If I don't do well, then my
Nobody
staying
votes me
there is
again.
useless.
We are the one
Okay,
carrying
you're
this
not,
issue.
you're not going into politics because you've been there 18.
I've been there then. Since 2014, I
And you
was
are still-
elected, and I stood for my people.
So
So
still-
when the governor, it happened at my own time, excuse me.
Okay,
When the
okay.
governor wanted to use Oguta, as in to use us as the executive, we were 5 in number.
Okay.
Me, the king, Ezigwe, the PG,
Oh.
youth leader, to like maneuver and take our oil. I said no. Area father, kudos to you.
Then did they
Because
kick you
he came
out? Did they kick
They
you
has
out?
no right. I was elected.
Okay.
I'm not appointed. I
Okay.
know the constitution.
Okay.
I'm elected, provided I'm doing the right thing.
So
at
you're
the
going
right
to
time.
follow what the people elected you to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
See, is that the same thing you will do?
Yes,
Yes.
this is the rule of the people.
We
Okay,
are wearing
If I
shoes.
walk below expectation,
You people have
No,
every
you will
right.
resign. You will
yes, I
resign.
will
Yes.
resign.
They should not call for your resignation.
Yes.
Yes, I will resign.
Okay,
need
we're
a change.
taking both of you on your words.
Yes.
If you disobey because the party gives you instruction, you disobey the party, and they say if you do not obey our instruction,
I am there for the will of the
Can
people.
I even say my party PDP, we are not like APC?
No,
Excuse me, I want to
I
say,
don't know about
please, can I talk? They
Okay,
will come
okay.
here and talk. They can
Okay.
defend their own party.
Okay.
Everybody can even testify is that when PDP, when they were in power, we were not suffering like this. We were not looking skinny like this.
Are you skinny?
I'm skinny. It's
No,
just
look at
packaging.
me. Who is
It's
skinny?
packaging.
I'm
No, you
skinny
are
as
maintaining
here.
shape. Everybody knows if you enter
Okay.
market.
Yeah.
When have you entered market with 10,000? You cannot even buy fruits. Now go to market. Painter of Gary is 4,500 if you want to eat a good Gary. That you do, it will not sour that day. Many people are having problems in their homes because of this bad governance. We need people who are wearing this shoe.
When you said the paint of Gary is 4,000, you actually joggled my mind. My boss, there was a sketch. He said we should go and buy paint of Gary at 1,000 and collect change.
Wow, that was years back.
No, this was actually what he said
That
by
was
way
years
of
back.
cracking the humor.
Okay.
Can you imagine if we can buy a paint of Gary at 1,000 now?
Rice is now 97,000. Good rice.
No, don't worry. I would like the one with stone.
How?
We'll see why.
The one in stone, you won't even see it. So we are really dying. In fact, I'm telling people, Oguta Votes, Bikoni, I'm begging you people, come and vote us. We are feeling it. We are feeling it. We that live in Oguta. It's not easy to be in Oguta. Every damn thing is expensive. We are feeling it. We want to go and work. And nobody should please be scared of anything. They have said they're going to write it up, and they can only do that if we don't come out for this election.
Now,
our vote is our power, it's our strength. It's our strength to make this change. We have to come out.
Okay,
Please.
okay.
People should come out on Saturday and vote us.
You're-
And see, let me see how they will maneuver it.
No, you are vibrating, and I seem to like the energy.
I
It's
even want that
hurting
day
you.
to come.
It's hurting you.
Yeah.
You want to make the change.
Yeah,
And you will
they
make
have
the
done
change.
a lot. Those insecurity.
Okay.
If you want me to say, I still have a lot of things to talk. That will be on rally ground. Here I'm talking to my people. Let us start with what we have. Do you know we are oil producing community?
That is where I'm going actually.
And what we are giving the states is 75%.
Okay.
Or Haji that is giving 25%. They are everywhere in the all corners of the law. Whereas you can't see any Oguta person there. They give us anyhow post, and we still boast that we are there. Whereas we produce, we are the major people that owns this oil. Nothing to show. Go to farm. Oguta yam when I was growing was the best yam in the whole Nigeria. But now it's tasteless. You can't even see our yam, our fish, everything. They keep on killing our women. People will go and borrow money.
This is strictly
to
on
do
security.
farming. Security. We are tired of this government. My people, wake up. We can't do it alone. Revolution is all about. It's not easy.
Okay, so let me
Not easy. People should come out and vote us. Let us change this.
Let me come in there.
Scenario, everybody believes that they can do it. They have their method of doing. If you vote them in, they will start from where they stop. They don't have change. They don't have change, but we have fear. They have all this godfather. They will go have godmother. We don't have anybody. In PDP, it's so transparent now. It's not PDP you know before. It's so transparent. In Oguta LGA, Emeka Nzamadi is a barrister. Is our LGA chairman. He told us open Go there and defend your people if you want to go again. Man, I don't want to end as councillor. I'm going far. I want next other election. I'm coming out as House of Assembly. I will deliver. If I don't deliver, don't vote me in.
Wonderful.
Please come out.
Wonderful.
Let us do it together.
At this point, because I wish we can put on the typhoon fan, but let me give you a little bit of
thank
so
you.
that you can cool off. Now, Steve, let me come to you because, you know, when the women vibrate, the whole of the house, according to one pastor, I remember how he used to preach. He would say, "What I say in the name of Jesus, we are going to bring down the walls of Jericho. Anything that is a stumbling block in the government of Nigeria, we will put."
Amen.
What are you planning to bring down that is not good in your world?
Okay, we know women. Women always express themselves, you know, they cry,
Emotionally,
they
yeah,
shout
yeah.
emotionally. Yeah,
Wow.
that's normal. You know, facial looking doesn't depict what you are capable of doing. But it's when you are in it,
We see what you
you
have
see
done.
what the person can be able to do. So what my plea for my people is, I know that they have an intention. That's why we are on this program. All my prayer is, let those intentions please come to play. Because one way we can be able to achieve this greatness
Okay.
is, one, security, so that we wouldn't be intimidated. Because we can come out here, you know, say what we can be able to do. Then you can only be able to do it when you are there.
Okay.
So for us to be there, we need security. Yeah, what to vote no? Abua only meriri yo were. Ko hari bona. Ne dera yeden to vote, atochara vote. Unyi na to vote. Afuna me emerian ejidera. So I know that you have a good intention. That's why you call us here on this program to hear us. So please,
Let them hear you.
so please, I'm begging you. We need security that will guide our vote. Anybody that wins, if someone else won it, I'm not fighting about it. But if I win, it will be disheartening that it is taken away from me. Then the will of my people can no longer be achieved. So it will now be the same old. So I can only make a difference when I'm there.
Addition to what you're saying, my brother, please. Bikoni, Oguta Morani, we are ready for the election. This is grassroots election.
Okay.
If you are good, why are you waiting for your godfather to write results? Come out to the field. If you people have incumbent government, you are in power. Don't shake, come out. If you have real people, if you have shown that you're transparent, you don't have to shake. People will vote you. So please, I'm begging, come out. This is a game I know too well. We are falling out on Saturday. Come out. Governor, please, I want to use this opportunity to beg. Allow us. This is grassroots. That will even give you a better name. Please, allow us. Let people vote people they want. Don't write for us. This is not state election. This is locality, local government. It's from your house, from your direct family to your kindred, from your kindred to your booth. Let them come out. And if they are good citizens, I know that they will have voters card. Why are they scared? Please, I even want option 4 in this election, if it's possible.
Option
because
4.
I know that we will deliver.
Well, Kelechi, Steve, I don't know, you know, there used to be this language saying, ladies and gentlemen. So my friend in, I think he was in Cameroon, he said, gentlemen and ladies. Then the ladies all got up and said they are not going to vote again. Then the man quickly, someone tapped him and said, and the ladies will give more votes.
Tell me no votes.
Ladies and gentlemen. So the election took place and he won. So right now, we're not saying the ladies would actually take all the thing, but a lot of quarters believe we should have a touch of the ladies. Now we're talking the local government area. The women are the ones that have actually, from my own experience, they've taken a lot of, passion and pains and all of that.
Yeah.
I remember how my mommy used to sell akara when I was a little baby until she went into, concerts. So I know the women have a power. And you, as a young man, I have seen it in you, but it is not my say, not my decision. It is a decision of your people. So for us not to like mince word, I'm going to give you like 2 minutes to kind of wrap up. Give your listeners and everyone around the world that is listening to us. Tony has sent us messages. We've actually received a couple of calls, and we're expecting some more messages. You can set them online to one network where we are all connected. So let's have your view. You can still send them coming in, and our lines are still very, very open. As I said, it is one network, and it's Oguta Votes. So, Steve, let's have your parting word as quick as possible.
Okay, my parting words here is all about confidence. I want my people to be confident in the person they see in me. Yes, I have, my life as an individual, which is, though no human being is perfect, do you understand? But the matter of it is having conscience. Yes, I have this conscience that, if you haven't been hungry for the first time, when
You won't
someone,
understand.
you won't understand. But I have felt it. I have felt it. So, since I have felt it, then I will not want to take what doesn't belong to me. It should be given to the people.
Okay.
Because I am here.
No, go on. I think another call is coming, a very last call. Are you there? Are you there? Please go on. What's your name? We are listening. Go on, please. Okay, I don't know. I think we're getting connected again. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Well, we can hear you. Go ahead. Your name? Okay, Fidelis, please go on as quick as possible. What did you say? I can't barely hear you again. Okay, the plans for running the election in Oguta. Okay, the plans for unemployed. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So that's the question you are throwing to both of them. Am I correct? All right, thank you so much. Your question will be answered now. All right, contrary to what my very good friend that's talking about Ife, I'm sorry, Ife, that's Zuraka Nnamdi, we've been doing our best to answer the questions, but if you've not gotten an answer to some of the questions, we're sorry about that. But a question has been asked. So, both of you, let's see how best you can deal with. What are your plans on employment of the youth in Oguta? Okay.
Okay, I've already, thrown light on that before now. I said, first of all, you sensitize this individual, putting these skills into place. Then they can be able to know where they can be able to fit in. When they know where they're going to be fitted, then these responses will now be taken to the council. And when it is approved, because there are diverse skills, it can be sewing, it can be bead making. There's a lot of skills. So when these skills are being, leveled ground, then these individuals can be able, after being sensitized, then they can be able to choose between skills they can be able to manage. Then they will be invested in. Yes, sir?
Okay.
When they are invested in, it will be monitored to make sure that they get the best out of it,
Okay,
which happens to be the objective. So, and when they are independent,
They're free.
they are free. then they will not adopt to the economic system of our community.
Now there's a question.
Can I come in?
Sorry, there's a question. Yeah, Tony's question.
Yes.
There's another one here, Tony just asked. It says, let the question for aspirant for Ward A answer the question on working with late Ima Mani, the impact. So, I mean, that's a question thrown to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the one for
Okay, okay.
Actually, when I worked as SA to Iman Nani, as PA to Iman Nani, I mean, on special duties, yeah, there is these major things that that we found out in local government, that they have ghost names. They
ghost
have
workers.
people, ghost workers, about 200 that was earning this salary without them showing up. So if I should enter there, since I know this secret, I will mention it. We have people who are graduates. We have people who have passed through secondary school who can be employed.
Okay.
And another point that will gain employment for our youth right away. I mentioned skill acquisition. People are going to work there. People will be the security.
Okay.
People will be the trainers.
Okay.
You understand? Then the trainees, Then I mentioned soft loan. People are going to be in charge of the revolving loan. They'll be paid.
We hope that those
Even
who will
in
be
the
given in charge will not take the money.
No, they will have their own office. They will have their own office.
Okay.
They will be paid for it. They'll be working there.
All right.
By so doing, we have employed like 3 people also.
Okay.
Then in this environmental enhancement,
Okay.
when we now build these toilets and things, people will, it's not a job that we say this job is dirty or what. We are talking of how to employ our people. You still see that people will be happy to have that job also. Then I know that we are the owners of this oil, the major owners. There are chances being called out every time for Oguta people. And few people will just corner and have it. And if I should be there, I'll be transparent. Any letter that comes, it will be, everybody will hear it in town hall meeting. We'll read it out, everybody will hear it. So this issue of unemployment and things, we really start from our locality. We provide things for them to do.
And, one of them is actually from Ifai Woka, that's Namdi. He said there's a general problem here, both from the aspirants and those asking questions, though our interest is Oguta. This is from Amani. Fine, our interest is from Oguta. Then another one came in from Reginald Hassan. He's like, these are councillors, not chairmen.
Like I said earlier, that we are legislative functionaries. Yes, sir? We hear from the people. We are problem solvers.
You carry their load.
Yes, we carry their load.
We are
And transmit to the council under the chairman. Okay, so you are more like the voice of the people,
the advocates.
an
Yes.
advocate to the table of the chairman and the council in general.
Yes.
All right,
So thank you, my brother.
okay, thank you so much for that comment. They are telling you their intentions to become councillors representing their community, their ward, and their people, and they will place before the council under the leadership of the chairman for dissection, analysis, discussion to find solutions to each and every one of these challenges that are being faced by the people of their different ward. I mean, it's been a fantastic thing. In very quick succession, Kelechi, well, as a lady, after you, let's have your closing remark. As a councillor.
Yeah, as a councillor of Ward A,
To be.
to be. I'm already there, I'll be there.
That's lovely.
So I want to use this opportunity to appreciate people that formed this platform for our people. I want to thank you so much, because by so doing we have known that we are not doing this thing alone. We are still in spirit with some people. I want to thank our party, our leaders that gave us this opportunity to come and represent them, because without them giving us these tickets, nobody will know what we can do. And I want to thank everybody working in this radio station. You people are trying to with people. You people are making people to know what is happening. And I'm hereby promising that it won't be the same.
Okay.
If we are allowed to be there, we'll make a change.
I'm not going to cut you because someone has actually sent an accolade to you. What's his name again? That is Ife Suroha Namdi. He just said, listen to what he said. He said, Kelechi, I know you and you know this. I am not in doubt of your capacity, because you have words, your promises, according to what Namdi said, he's got faith in you, overwhelming capacity to address all those things you pointed out. And the same thing goes for you, Steve. Both of you have been absolutely outstanding. I like giving rounds of applause, but let me give you a proper round of applause, okay? This is it. Then I draw the zero, and then I put applause. Thank you for coming on Oguta Roundtable. Thank you for coming on Oguta Roundtable. Well, like I said, those of you are still sending message, you can send it. Tomorrow is another day. We're still going to be hitting you live on one network where we're all connected. There's something I missed out. I'm supposed to round up with this. Okay. We'll all be connected on one network.
One network,
One
Oguta.
network. Jonathan Agenoji is still my name.
Thank you.
And I've got my engineer in the house. That's talking about my great guy, Apostle Dibois, and not to forget, Ugo Chris. Wonderful men behind the equipment. Let's do this again tomorrow. God bless you. Stay blessed, and let's Oguta vote for the best and vote your conscience. Bye-bye for now.
If you're walking in the marketplace,